この同点も同点について
Oh, yeah, guy's an idiot. Yeah, people are like, oh, hey, they joined. It's like, yeah, they joined, but you got to give them you have to give them some time to actually load in. They load in before they actually are loaded in. Their body appears before they're fully loaded. You know? And if you've done co-op ever, you would know this. So trying to the second the body appears, queuing up right then and there is really stupid. It's dumb. There's no fucking point because 9 times out of actually 99, well yeah, 9 times out of 10, this will happen. Where's my I forget what is that again? Is it a tool? Oh, there it is. It's purple. Yeah, the problem is they won't be able to swap. I forget. She's going to be that, and I'll be this. I don't think you can swap characters when you're sitting. So I think Frey's kind of fucked. Yeah, I think they realize that they're fucked. They have to be kooky. That's why I got up, just in case. Yeah, okay. Fortunately, they started without me, so I can't,
宗主の加護皆のために祈ろう
AoE that. Save me?
掃除対象ロックオンやっほっ
死の底へ忠誠を誓う相手をたがえるな。
戦闘は任せてくれ。
Yeah, the problem is we have no healers now, so gotta make sure you heal yourself. Morons. It's like, dude, you have no fucking healer. Heal your fucking self. But no, you get these fucking retards who are just like, hey, I'm half health, and this is gonna be an AoE attack. It's like, do you not know how to fucking play the game? Do you not know that have you never done this boss before? Do you not understand that you're fucking half health in a party without fucking healers? Who the fuck goes into co-op without your food bag equipped? It's like, it's that fucking simple. Just keep your fucking food bag equipped so you can heal your fucking self. But it's also kind of stupid. Because, you know, it was also really stupid because you're like, oh, I want to be Flynn's. It's like, great, awesome. You want to be Flynn's? You want to be a Nepha? Don't be a Nepha. A Nepha, it gets bonuses for Lunar Charge, which is electric and water. We had no water in the team. So Nepha was stupid, and Nepha doesn't fucking heal. Oh my god. Did he do the same fucking thing? Oh my god, he did the same fucking thing where he's like, hey, we're not all loaded yet. Yeah, I mean, she's actually blaming herself. Oh, sorry. Now, it could be that she did reject it. It's possible. But it's also, you gotta be worried. Because, sometimes, like, people pop in and open up the menu to do, like, an emote saying, hey, I'm here. Hello, you know, wave hi. But the problem is when you're in the emote menu, you can't see the call. You can't, when you're in the emote menu, you can't see the fact that you've been invited into something. So, like, that's what's... Dude, is that guy still in there? Get the fuck out! Or no, is he... No, he is out. What the fuck is he doing? What the... Oh my god, what the... Okay. He's gonna be fucking retarded, then I'm just gonna fucking leave. Jesus Christ. It just sucks when you just get fucking morons. And so this is basically the second fucking idiot, who apparently has never done co-op ever. And doesn't understand that, like, it's because it's crazy. Like, if you play it ever, right? If you ever do co-op, you'll understand that, oh yeah, when people load, that's not when they're actually, like, when you see their bodies, they're not there yet. When you see their little minion like that up here, that's when they're there. That minion gets loaded when they're finally here. When you see them do idols, that's when they're here. You know? So like that's what you have to actually watch out for. Is what the fuck happened to the other guy? Oh, there's Katsuha. Yeah, when they move, when you start seeing them move, you're like, oh, okay, you're here. So they don't instantly fucking go. Kazuha's not the best. Again, the best party members in this are party members that can do multiple elemental, that can do constant elemental effects. Mavuka is a good choice. Oh my god, what the fuck? Just go fucking back! Like, it's just like, I get that you want to do this, but like, come on, man, just like, what? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? You had a level 100 fucking Mavuka, just be fucking Mavuka! You picked worse and worse every fucking time! Dude, what the fuck? Some people are so fucking stupid! Like, that's what I absolutely hate about people. It's just like, somehow, you pick worse options every fucking time. Like, I don't understand. Like, Mavuka was a great choice. But I understand you're like, oh, well, everyone's swapping around. Okay, well, I'm gonna pick someone that can maybe help our team. So Shillen was a fine pick. Not a great pick once we already have a Furina in the team. We don't really need a Shillen at that point. We need someone who can react with fucking Neuvillette. So Mavuka is even better at that point. And then you see that and you're like, oh, okay, I guess we don't really need a healer. We have a Furina, so I'm gonna swap. And you swap to Zhongli? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's even worse! Because at least Shillen can do elemental attacks, a lot of elemental attacks, which is what you need. Zhongli cannot. He summons his pillar, but the cooldown is way too long. He summons the pillar, but the cooldown is way too long. That's the only way he can do elemental attacks besides that and his burst. He's a really shit choice, especially because, unless you're C2, you can't shield your party members. So any shielder kinda sucks if they don't have the ability to shield party members in co-op. It's fine in single player, because who gives a shit? Because when in single player, your shield applies to every one of your characters. But in co-op, your shield only applies to you, unless you have a constellation or an effect that says, no, it applies to everybody. So it's just like, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. That's fine. It's mind-boggling how stupid people can be. It's like fucking crazy. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Did one of them not come in? What are you doing? Where's... Yeah, oh, I see. So it was two people, perhaps, I guess. I mean, where the fuck is everybody? We have 4 people in the fucking party. Why the fuck did no one ready up? Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking teams? Like, two teams are led by fucking morons who don't know how to fucking wait for people to show up and wait for them to actually load in. They fucking start immediately, which wastes everyone's time. And then the first team fucking dies because they're fucking retarded and they don't realize they don't have any fucking healers and don't fucking heal themselves. And then the next team is also fucking stupid. It's just like, god damn it. Why? Tignari is absolute shit in this. I hate these fucking assholes who want to be Dendro fucking Dude, if there's no fucking Electrocharge in the team, you suck dick, so get the fuck out! Okay, well maybe... Sorry. That actually is a good choice. Mulanni is. Well, not in this fight. Mulanni's actually not great in this fight. Because basically, the only people who are really good in this fight are people who can do consistent elemental damage, because he has a lot of instances... Actually... Yeah, the AoE is way too big. God damn it, I don't think we did it. God damn it, we didn't do it! Fuck you fucking assholes! How are you this fucking stupid? You don't know how to fucking play this. He would have been down and we would have been fine. God damn it. Well, I mean, we're still gonna beat him anyway, because it looks like we have a absolutely cracked Madoka. Whatever. But Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. No, I mean, like, normally Tignari is absolute dog shit, but the person, well, no, sorry. Normally Dendro mains are kind of shit. The only reason why Dendro mains can be good in co-op like this is if you have an Electro teammate, or if you're like Mulaney just now. So, Mulaney was an amazing pick for our team because the Dendro in co-op is mostly useless because basically any Dendro Catalyst is fine, right? You do a Dendro Catalyst, and your Dendro Catalyst user can just do enough Dendro while also doing other reactions. But yeah, that character picking Mulaney was actually really, really good because that's fuck. Because like Tignari in a team with let's see what's match. That's weird. Tignari in a team. Oh, that was a weird load. Seems like it was delayed. Tignari in a team with just like with Madoka and Furina are kind of useless because Bloom and Virgin don't really matter that much. Bloom and Virgin are kind of shit. Let's see. Are they going to pick? That's fine. Cool. Oh, okay. Fine. See, this is a great freeze team. This is the perfect freeze team. So, and that's the thing is that Tignari, like any Dendro, like most Dendro characters do really well in teams with Electro because they don't react with most other elements. You know? So it's like you're kind of useless without anything else. Just gotta wait. Ah, fuck. Yep. Bonk. Hello. Ah, darn, we can't force it. But yeah, like Tignari is not great against. Oh, there we go. Cool. In characters in parties like that. Oh damn! I got hit by that. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. They have some pretty strong hits and combos. Yeah. Oh, cool. Wait, what? How did we not get a freeze? Oh my god, our fucking healer died. That's why. Yeah, that's the tough thing is that because like the problem with Skirk is that she can freeze really well, but only when she's in her freeze form. Once that's out, she's fucked. So because I'm pretty sure Scofier was dead. So yeah, you got to be fucking careful. In fact, as a Scofier, just fucking put your skill out and get the fuck out off the field. Like go the fuck away. Oh yeah, she's dead. Fuck. What? Why? Why? Okay. Actually, wait. Yeah, the problem is we actually need more hydro. Like that was a perfect party comp. The problem is that can you like fucking heal us, please? Can you fucking heal us, please? Can you heal us? Could you fucking heal us? Jesus fucking Christ! How is that not your first fucking reaction? Yeah, so that's the other problem too. When you have Fiorinas are dumb. We're just like, come on, you need to fucking heal. And realistically, this is actually not a great team because now one of our healers, our Fiorina, is more likely to. So I got this already started. There we go. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. It's really easy to die in this. I've died a few times too, even as a Scorpion. It's because the king hits fucking hard. The king hits fucking hard, and he combos. So you get smacked by one hit, and then it's like, oh, you got smacked by one hit? Okay, we're gonna get fucking hit by, like, then the next hit, and the next hit. And it's just like, god damn. Let's see, King's gonna come in. Oh shit, wow, Queen hits pretty hard too. Yeah, he's a mad lad. Oh wow, cool. Oh wow, oh damn! I thought I dodged through it. No, I did not. What the fuck? Yeah, slap that out. There we go. Got a nice heal. Yeah. Now, what you should do is, yeah, we'll swap your ad mode. Nice. No, I mean, like, the only reason we even died was simply because our Scotia was dead. So we didn't have enough cryo application because I can only do it during my burst window. And once it's over, I'm like, I can only do normal attacks. So because our Scofier died, which, you know, it happens. I've died as a Scofier. Like, I've been a Scofier and I've died. The guy hit the king hits really fucking hard. So that's why, like, if you're going to be a healer in this type of shit, so like the Fiorinas and the Scofiers of this fight really just need to put your skill out and then just get the fuck out of the middle of the fight. Just do not focus on dodging. Just do not do anything else except using your skill, making sure your skill is active, and then Fiorina has the added thing that they have to pay attention to make sure that they're healing if necessary. Because the Scofier can only heal on burst, and if her burst is not up, it's up to you as a Fiorina to make sure that, you know, it's up to you as a Fiorina to make sure that if you start seeing your party members get low on health, just do a quick swap, get a few ticks of healing off, swap back. You know, Fiorina's a little more involved. Escoffier doesn't really do much. It's just like, nope, just do your skill, stay out of the middle. Like, that's really all you have to do. Because, like, there's really nothing else you need to do. Because, like, I think you are attack scaling, so your normal attacks don't do nothing damage, but they do practically nothing damage. So, you know, you do more damage from your skill than you do from your normal attacks. So stay out of the way. I think, like, and that's kind of where I get fucked if I ever try to, like, get in the thick of things and, like, add my normal attacks and stay in the middle. Because then you can get wombo comboed and killed super easily. You know? Okay, so I guess I can be a Scorpion in this team. Let's wait for. Now the problem is we have a Chaska, and so what the Chaska will probably want to do is stay at Chaska. The problem with that is that I'll be a Scofier, so we would have a perfect freeze team if they move to Hydro, but they'll probably stay as Chaska because three Cryo Hydro team members work really well with them. But the problem is that it also fucks over a Scofier's buff. Okay, they're probably awake. Probably fucks over a Scofier's buff.
ラドクラインの時動物たちの行動で気になることがあれば
どこかに頂点人の出番はない。
There we go, fuck it. Fuck. Let's just do it without. Yeah, 2 healers are probably not necessary, but realistically in this fight it is kinda. And they'll say, fuck you, Arnab. You rejected it. Might as well just go with the freeze team. Yeah, let's do the shit.
怖いか？それとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか？この燃え上がる炎で。
はっ、歌え、僕の山本に。やっ、
少しはまともになって知らないようだ。
ふん、はっ、せい。最高の一品よ。食前に甘い。
闇
行きましょう。
破滅の時に。
せい。
カウントダウン
あれ狂いなさい。
開始。
はあ。世界を熱狂の渦に。はっ。手強いですね。このテント。データの時間よ。
私と打ち合う。
この力に捧げよう。さあ。はっ。へい。とっ。
善意を焼き尽くすという。
ように羽で輝くがいい。
見届けるといい。
セイコを広めな。やっ、そう。海のちぎりよ。そう、セイコ。やっ、やっ。正解は目視。破滅が静かに。最高の一品よ。
全ての始まりに過ぎる。
Yeah, so in those, it's incredibly risky. Like, I get it. Like, Furina's constantly draining health. So that, coupled with Arlecchino's very powerful attacks, could, lead to an inadvertent death with some really bad if there's some bad timing. Okay, let's be Fury. Oh, wait. Where's our fourth? Do we have a fourth? Yeah, so basically this guy was another idiot. So let's see. Let's see. How many parties have I done? Well, I guess technically I was one of them, so... So the guy's still not showing up. Oh, no, they're there. They're gonna be fine, or that, then I'll be... Oh. If you want to go sit Lolly, I can... If you want to go sit Lolly, I can be Furina then. Like, that's the annoying thing. It's like you swap, and it's like, dude, give me fucking 5 seconds to see what you... Why? Why would you pick that? Like, you get shitloads of advantages only when other people freeze. You are practically useless in a non-freeze team. Like, you are so fucking mad. And realistically, Kinich should switch. Okay, jeez. Kinich should not be Kinich. This is okay, kinda, with Mavica. But, like, Jesus Christ. Kinich, like, and again, everyone else is swapping to try to make a better team. Mr. fucking Dendromain fucking stays as Dendromain. Because he's a fucking piece of shit. We now have 3 DPS? Why? Like, why? Why you don't want to kill things? Like, can we not have a Dendromain? You do realize how fucking useless Dendro is in co-op? Dendro is crap in co-op. You know? It's absolutely shit. Because he doesn't react with anything. Okay. Yeah, fuck this. I'm just like, no. Like, the dude is like, can we not have 3 DPS? Then you swap, you fucking asshole! You're one of the DPS, you piece of shit! You pick a fucking DPS that is absolutely fucking terrible in co-op. Because you don't react with anything. Literally 3 of the 7 elements, I mean 6 elements because you don't react with yourself, obviously. 3 of the 6 elements, you literally do not have any reactions with. You don't react with Anemo, Geo, or fucking Ice. At all. And of the 3 remaining reactions, you only do damage with one of them. Again, with Electro team members. Only then do you actually do damage with fucking Dendro. And the other, Burgeon, just applies a fire dot, which does no damage. The only purpose of it is just to keep fire on the enemy. But you know what else can keep fire on the enemy? A Mavica. Any fire catalyst user, like keeping fire on the enemy is really easy when you have 4 party members, because any one of the pyro party members that is a catalyst user or someone who can imbue their element can do the exact same. So it's just like, it is crazy how fucking selfish some people are. Okay, so if she wants to be Milani, then that's fine. I mean, it's not really helpful, but whatever. I mean, more burst is fine. But again, like, what you should be doing is helping out people. You know? She should be swapping to a heal. You see there's a party member with not full health, you should be healing. You should be healing. Swap to fucking healing. Fine. Like, Jesus Christ, like, how it takes you 5 hours to fucking realize, oh yeah, maybe I should, like, there's no point in being in DPS mode. Fucking swap to healing, keep everyone topped off, and then, when we have a moment, like a DPS moment, like really, anytime the whale's not here, swap to fucking healing. To undo the damage you yourself do with your DPS. That's what a good Furina does. Yeah, exactly. Swap. The second you can, you swap. Yeah. So that's what's so, like, dumb about this. You just, oh man. Yeah, exactly. That's what you should do. So, okay, so finally they realized.
止める勇気はあるか
There you go, pop it. But yeah, so you definitely get shit like that where it's like, come on, man. Heal us when we have downtime. Go DPS when we can actually attack. Like, that's what you should do. That's what good.
この天下で裁く
これ僕の出番だね
弱滅の敵アクセル全開
Yeah, he's,
歌え僕の名のもとに
太陽の方向を
それ
イエス
よっそこ
there.
加速すると
There we go. So yeah, like it's just it's shit like that where it's like it'd be nice if you like did your class well, and then we pop the ult.
敵縁に葬られよ
それ
But yeah, like it's like dude's like, oh, I want to be Kinich, and it's like, oh, could we not have 3 DPS? Right? Then swap off of DPS. Then you're one of those 3 DPS. Like the most demanding I ever am in party comps. Well, I guess I am demanding when someone like tries to be Dendro, when there's like we're a freeze team and they like I want to be Dendro. It's like, dude, no. Or like there's no Electro in the team and they want to be Dendro. It's like, dude, just don't be Dendro. Like Dendro's really bad in teams without Electro. You know, just don't. Please stop. Please stop being selfish. Please pick a party. Please pick a character that works well with the team. You see the team, like, especially when we have like 3 party members all synergizing well. We're like, oh yeah, us 3, we all match really well. And then this motherfucker is just like, I'm gonna be Dendro. You know, it's just like, no. Like, no. Don't be Dendro. Please look at the party and pick someone who actually goes well with the party members. Oh my god, I can't kick him. Yeah, this is what really sucks about being the host, is you can't kick these people if they're not out. So for whatever reason they're not out. It could be that they haven't picked up the rewards, or, I mean, as you can see, there's 1 bar of signal, so maybe the signal is just terrible. So, and what's really fucking annoying about this, right? So it's like, I can't kick them, right? Oh, the player in between scenes. Okay. Look, I can quit my game and go back in, and I'm in a normal mode. So why can't I disband? You know? Why can't I disband the co-op mode if someone's not, like, responsive? But I can still do that, right? So if this is a way to get out of co-op mode, or despite the fact that there's some guy in co-op mode, then why the fuck would you even allow that? You know? But yeah, but basically, yeah. So that is always kind of my biggest complaint. You get these selfish assholes, and they're always Dendro. Because Dendro is just the worst one. Well, actually, no. So there are other ones, too. Like, Anemo and Geo are not great, either. If they require very specific party comps, like, because Anemo and Geo themselves, like, Anemo and Geo don't react with Dendro, right? But they do react with Ice, which Dendro does not. But the problem with Geo is Geo only does crystallizes, which aren't really helpful. They're not really, you know, they don't really improve damage. But the thing is that unlike Dendro players, Geo and Anemo players know what the fuck they're doing. You know? Geo and Anemo players know that they're not great damage dealers. They're really there for support and for a few extra little bonus effects. But realistically, they aren't there for damage. Which is like, okay, it's true, right? They're there, I mean, they're mostly there for support. There are a few Anemo DPS, but for the most part, they, like, and not many Geo DPS, there's just, like, Itto, pretty much. So, but no one, like, goes in as Itto, right? Navia and Itto, most people don't go in as that. And even still, Navia brings utility to crystals, which brings utility to herself, right? Because, like, one of the reasons why Geo kind of sucks in co-op is because they're not really good at supporting. Like, those crystals are kind of useless because the shield they provide is kind of shit. And so Geo is kind of not helpful. And that's all they do is they just crystallize. So it's like, eh. Navia, at the very least, is like, oh, well, I can actually use those crystals to make me stronger as a DPS. So that's pretty cool. Itto just kind of sucks. He's just really bad. Anyway, so it's like... So Navia at least brings some utility in the But even then, like most people don't do it. Like most people don't come in with a Geo and Animo unit, and we're like, no, I'm going to be this unit forever. Like it's only Dendro people who are selfish assholes, you know, because you get a few like sometimes there's Wanderers, there's Chaskas, but for the most part, like the fact that you can still react, like even if you have another Animo or Geo unit, or a Dendro unit, so you can't react with all 3 Chaska bullets. Still 2 Chaska bullets are still pretty useful. And Chaska is still pretty strong and useful as well. So it's like, and then like Animo users, the fact that they can resist a trait has utility, especially in co-op. So it's like there is utility for this stuff. So even if they do want to be like a Wanderer or a Venti or a Kazuha, it's like it's fine, you know. They at least provide some benefit to the team. Whereas like these Dendro units, these people who main Dendro characters are like, no, I'm so strong. My Kinich is amazing. They're really powerful. And it's like, yeah, when you can fucking react with Electro, as raw DPS units, they're kind of shit. Because the whole purpose of this game is to do reactions, you know? Because, like, yeah, sure, you might do decent damage, but then any other character that reacts, you know, EM-built Kuki can do more damage with her reactions, you know, at times than your Kinich. Because if she's popping a bunch of blooms and getting a bunch of hyper blooms, she's going to see she's going to see comparable things to your Kinich, who's only just, and of course I'm saying, like, with the, I mean, she is an Electro, so she would actually pair well with him for the most part. But that's the problem, is that you just get these Dendro units who are just like, no, they're just like, they're by far the most selfish element I've ever seen people main. Because they don't really work well with people. They do their most damage in parties with Electro, and they just flat out don't react with half of the elements. And then Burgeon and Bloom don't really do much damage by themselves. You know, if you have a Hydro unit with your Kinich, sure, you can get a lot of blooms with Kinich, but those blooms do like no damage. You need like a Nilo to make the blooms explode for higher damage to actually make them valuable. But Nilo has to be in only Dendro Hydro teams. So like that's incredibly restrictive, and that's also kind of something that a lot of people don't want to do in like co-op, where it's like, hey, only be Dendro, and like I have a Nilo, he wants to be Kinich, I'll be a Nilo, everyone else swap to Dendro Hydro. Like, sure, you might be able to get some people who want to do that, but you're saying, hey, because you're such a selfish piece of shit, all 3 of us are going to work around you because you're an asshole, you know? And it's just like so annoying, because like this is not the first time I've seen this. Like I've seen this many times, where someone comes in, like I've seen a person come in Dendro for like a freeze team, you know? We have Cryo and Hydro in our team, and he's like, I'm going to be Kinich. Why? Like, you literally don't react with the ice at all, and you would only react with the Hydro to create blooms, which do no damage. You're fucking useless, you know? And like with Burgeon, there's at least, okay, cool, like if you get a Burgeon on, it creates a persistent fire attack, and Burgeon is useful for like vaporized teams. Like Milani is really it helps with Milani. Like my Milani team has a operates on a Burgeon reaction. You know, I have my Gaia and Emily do Pyro and Dendro to keep Burgeon on, so they're persistently on fire, so Milani can get her vaporizers off. You know, that's what I do, and that's what you can do. But like, if you just had if you had a Mavica in co-op, all you need is a Mavica. You don't need these 2 characters to do what Mavica can do without that. Because Mavica can consistently apply fire 24/7 with almost 100% uptime. Like, there's no need to be anything but just a Mavica and Milani. So you don't need these things. These things are only for, like, I mean, to be fair, Mavica actually works even if replacing these 2 anyway, because our off-field fire attacks are pretty useful regardless. But either way, that's beside the point. It's like you're using 2 characters to elicit effect because you want an off-field effect. You want to be like, hey, well, these characters are off-field. I want this reaction on the field so that my on-field character can benefit from that. But in co-op, you don't have to deal with that shit, right? In co-op, you're the on-field character. Those quote-unquote off-field characters are now also on-field. So like, you don't need a Dendro character for Burgeon. You just need a fucking Pyro. You can do consistent Pyro damage. Then you can react off of that. You know, so like,
ラドクラインにいるとき、
so it's basically
私たちの行動で
one of the three reactions is only kind of like
ここに来るなよ
its only benefit is mostly in single player stuff where you want fire on field while you don't have a fire character on field. That's basically it. But that's under the presupposition that you don't have a fire character on field. But in co-op, you can have a fire character on field at all times, along with all the three others. So like, the value of Burgeon is greatly reduced in co-op, and that's one of the three reactions they can't do. And then Bloom, again, as I said, Bloom is completely useless by itself. You either have to be a Dendrohydro team with Nilo to make the Blooms useful, or you have an Electro character on your field because they can pop those Blooms and create Hyper Bloom attacks, which are very powerful. But if you have an Electro character on your team anyway, that's the other reaction, is that you can get aggravates, and that's where Dendro does its most damage, with this aggravate damage. So it's just like, it's so crazy that you just get these Kniches who are just like, oh, there's no characters that really react well with me? Okay, well, fuck the rest of my team then, because I want to be this character. I don't know, like, I don't have a Knich, so maybe there are more utility. Maybe I could check their kit. Because I think I might have seen something like they get some bonuses with Burgeon, but I don't know if that's actually Knich, or if that's just me remembering Emily. Because Emily gets bonuses for a Burgeon reaction. If there's a Burgeon reaction on the field, she does more damage. So I don't know if Knich does that too. Maybe he gets some bonuses from Burgeon. So he's more useful, but it's like, great, you do slightly more damage to make up for the fact that you're not reacting. If you just chose a character that could react, you would do more, that much or more damage. So it's like, it's just kind of crazy, you know, when you get these incredibly selfish people, and it's just Dendro all the time. And mostly Kniches. Like, rarely do I ever see an Alhaitham. There's once or twice, but usually there's not that many, because his playstyle is kind of difficult and challenging. His rotation is kind of challenging because it's very time-based, and you have to like do a correct setup, which is hard to mimic in co-op. Knich is relatively easy to use. He just doesn't work well with other people. Well, I mean, he works well with some people, but it's just like, it's just, well, that's what I hate about these Dendro. I mean, like, and like today's was actually the best evidence of it, right? Because it's like, he had 3 DPS and a support. And what does he say? He's like, hey, can we not have 3 DPS? Thanks. It's like, you do realize you're one of those DPS, right? If you really don't want 3 DPS, then swap off of DPS. Also, it's co-op. It's fine. You can be literally 4 DPS if you want. Like, I've done that before. I've done co-op things where all 4 of us are DPS. And you get incredibly fast clear, so it's just riskier, right? Because some unlucky dodges or some unlucky attacks, and if one character dies, now you're kind of fucked. But if everyone's kind of paying attention to their own health, healing themselves with food if necessary, or have their own like self-sustain, you know, you can absolutely dumpster stuff. So it's like, it's crazy that he would say that, especially in the whale fight, because the whale fight is a lot of easy to dodge shit, and you really just need one support, and you just want to maximize DPS. So it's crazy he even said that, but it's also, it just speaks of how selfish this asshole is. He's one of the 3. He could swap. He could swap off DPS. And by the way, of the DPS that were on the field, he was the one who mattered the least. You know? The other DPS synergized well. They synergized with Furina, and they synergized with each other. They didn't synergize with Knich. Knich was the odd man out, and he was the one who says, no, you guys should swap, not me. And it's like, dude, what a selfish asshole. And like, that's just Knich mains. Like, Knich mains are such pieces of shit who are just like, nope, like, I want to use this character, fuck you guys. And it's like, dude, if that's your mentality, don't do co-op. Go by yourself and be the character you want to be. If you really want to be one specific character, then go by yourself so you can be the character. Or go in co-op, see if it works out, see if it synergizes well, see if there's like a Varessa or like a Raiden who wants to be in your team, you know, who wants to be in your co-op team. And if it works out, great, you can be the character you want. But if it doesn't, then just move on and be a different character. Don't be a selfish asshole in co-op, you know? But anyway, I am going to go ahead and call it here. I did my weeklies. I'm out of stamina. I'm getting close to the next tier, but I've been doing this for a while. I've been walking for an hour, so I'm tired. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.
空が見えなく